Alright, hello everyone entering the event. I wanted to make a quick video on how to self-ref for anyone that's not familiar with tournament procedure for self-refing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the forum post and look at the tournament procedures section near the bottom. So for self-refing, that is rounds of 32 and 16, the first two rounds. So I'm just going to go and follow these steps. So the first one is create a multiplayer lobby using the np make command. So the easiest way I found to make this command work, since it only works in certain channels, is to just click on multiplayer and paste it in lobby. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace your username with your username. In my case, that's my name. And for my opponent's going to be EML. So when you do this, make sure you have these parentheses and that the format is the same. This ensures that the multiplayer match, the history of it will be permanent and that we can go back and check it if there are any issues. Okay, so once I type this in, it creates a multiplayer room with just me. And you'll see here, it posts this link here. So you can see here, it says, when the match concludes, you will submit the match history to a referee, and you need to save it in a tab. So by match history, I mean this link here. So if I click on this, it'll open up this tab here, which will be a constant reminder of like the songs you've already played and who won them. And when the referees go back and check, we'll see who actually won the match. So when the match starts and you get this, please make sure you click on this link and you put it in your web browser. You can even bookmark it if you want to. But once you do that, you'll make sure no matter what, you'll have the match history. So there's no bad sportsmanship going on. Right? Step 2 is invite the other player using np invite your opponent's username. So I'm going to go, once again, I'm just going to go to multiplayer. This chat always seems to work for me when using these commands. So lobby multiplayer, kind of the way to go. np invite my opponent. And then it'll send a request like it normally does during multiplayer. Alright. Third step, immediately enable free mods and change lobby settings to team versus and score to v2. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to team mode, to team versus, with the win condition to score v2, and then instead enable free mods. So that's all set up, and then there's a big reminder here, also always use no fail. If you look at the rules of the tournament, every single map you have to play with no fail and score v2. So once you select this once, you'll never need to touch it again. You can just leave it on when you select other mods. Right. Step 4, follow steps 2 and onward of the procedure below. Right, so I'm going to go below. So step 2 is use roll to determine the map ban order. So I'm going to type roll, and this will give you a random number from 1 to 100. And then EML is also going to roll, and he'll get a number as well. Alright, so I got the higher number, so I'm the winner of that roll. So the winner of the roll will ban the first map. So by ban, what I mean is you can go to the map pool, and you see all the maps here. You get, for all the matches except for finals, if you make it there, you get one ban. Meaning, when you pick this map, no one is going to be allowed to play this map for the duration of the match. So if I say I ban Hidden 1, no one's going to be allowed to play Hidden 1, myself nor my opponent. So I'm going to say I ban Hidden 1. Okay, after I do that, next, EML gets to ban a map because he was the loser of the roll. So he's going to get to choose which map he wants to ban. Right, and he's going to ban No Mod 3. So Hidden 1 and No Mod 3, we cannot select these. You can kind of like keep a list of the songs that have already been played for each match, or you can kind of just eyeball it. I mean, you'll probably remember what maps you played in the last 10 minutes, so most people just kind of remember as they go along. Alright. Let's go here. Alright, and this is not a finals match, so we don't do the second ban. Alright, step 6. Loser of the roll picks the first map. So EML is getting the first pick since he lost the roll. So I'm going to give him host and let him pick a map. he wants this map. And just for the purposes of this duration, we're going to use different maps. They're around 10 seconds long. So he picks, let's just assume that in this pick, he picked no mod 1. So neither of us are going to be putting on mods. So we are all set to go and we can ready up. Yeah, let's say it's no mod 4. Right, and then you'll basically just go through your map. I have to forgive my mouse gameplay. So once you conclude playing through a map, it'll show the winner of the match, whether that's red team or blue team. So in this case, EML won by a landslide. So when I go to the match history, you'll see now it's updated with the previous match, and you'll see that EML is in the lead 1-0. So when you submit this, we'll be able to count how many times someone has won and then update the bracket. All right. Now that EML is picked, it's my turn to pick because picks alternate with each song. So I'm gonna pick free mod 1, which is this map. The easiest way to get a map is after you've downloaded the map pack, what you can do is if you go all the way to the right, there are the map IDs. If you copy this and paste it into your game, once I get close to pick my map, after you get the ID, what you can do is you can just paste it in the map browser. Maybe it needs a second. Yeah, when you go through this kind of stuff, you'll hopefully be able to do it in a timely and orderly fashion, but sometimes it can be a little bit challenging, depending on, if your teammate has, your opponent has to go do something. So I just pasted the ID. You can see the map comes up immediately, with the correct difficulty and everything. So this is a free mod map. Normally, if you have a map like, let's say, Hard Rock 1, all you need to do is click on Hard Rock, and that's it. You can't use any more or any less mods. With free mod, you're actually given options. So the requirements for free mod are that you have to use one of the allowed mods, which is Hidden or Hard Rock. So you can pick Hard Rock, you can pick Hidden, or you're also permitted to use both. So let's say I only want to use Hidden. And then EML's can use both. So he might have a score advantage because he selected more mods if he happens to do better than me. Right. Normally we would play through this whole map, but this map is pretty long. So I'm just going to play for a little bit. Alright, let's see you finish the map. I'm going to use a command here to just forcefully end it. Oh, EML won again. So that would be 2-0. And depending on how many times you have to win. Let's go to the left. So for here it's a best of 7. So you have to win 4 out of 7 maps. Because if it's 3-3, it's 6 maps and it's a tie. So someone has to win the 4th one. So basically you would just keep going back and forth until someone wins 4 out of 7 matches, or in this case 5 out of 9. One thing to keep in mind though is, let's say the score is tied, so I won that last map, and it's 1-1. So let's say we keep going back and forth, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, and there's only one map left. If it is the final song, so in this case the 7th song, you have to play the tiebreaker map. So I'm going to copy this map. So this is the tiebreaker map. You don't have a choice. If you're on the last song, so the 7th out of the 7th song or 9th out of the 9th, you have to play this map. And the free mod rules mostly apply. You can use Hidden or Hard Rock or both. However, you are also allowed to use no mods if you want to. So I could just play with only no fail if I want to. And then basically we would play through this map, and one of us would win the match. So after you play through that map, it'll show up here. You can see here, because I quit it early, it doesn't show up, but it'll show who won each map. So we played through all those maps. I win 2-1, let's say. Let's say it's only, let's like a best of 2 out of 3, and I win 2 out of 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this MP link, and I'm going to go to the Rutgers RGC Discord, and there will be a chat here called Result Submission where you can submit the link. And I was blue team, so I'll just say blue team won. And that's it. So at that point, the referees will take care of it, or sorry, the people that are updating the bracket, and then all you need to do is wait for your next match. So hopefully that answers kind of the majority of questions on how to self-ref. And if you do have any other questions, just throw them in the comments and I'll answer them. Thank you very much. Good luck with the event, guys.